First of all, I'm at DMV. My truck is at maximum capacity right now. I need to drop the air pressure down so when I start it, it will start to build pressure. Taking it down to 100 psi. I'm now at 100 psi. So now, good morning, Mr. Examiner. Today I will be doing my air brakes test. My first test will be my applied pressures test. In order to do this, I first must make sure my vehicle is safe to start the vehicle, and build it to maximum capacity. So at this time, I will do a safe start. Vehicle's in neutral, and both my brakes are applied. My vehicle is now safe to start. Okay. This time, is it okay if I raise the needles to 1500 RPMs? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Examiner, my needles have stabilized at 121 psi, no more than 130. I will now turn the vehicle off, placing it into low gear. Open the key back up. I now need to release both of my brakes and allow my needles to stabilize. My needles have stabilized. I will now do my applied pressures test. We should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. My psi right now is 90 psi. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute or fall below 85 psi. My minute now begins. Okay, my minute is up. I am still at 90 psi. I have not lost more than 4 psi or fallen below 85 psi. Next is my low air warnings test. My low air warnings test is to ensure, the purpose of it is to ensure that my buzzers and alarms are working functionally. They should come on between 55 and 75 psi once the air begins to become low. Should this occur while I'm driving, I would pull the vehicle over, place it out of service until proper repairs have been made. So at this time, we will lower. Okay, my alarms have activated at 65 psi. This is a good test because it's in between 55 and 75 psi. Next is my emergency pop-outs test. They should automatically pop out when my air is nearly almost gone, between 20 to 45 psi. Okay, both of my parking brakes have popped out automatically. This occurred at about 26 psi, which is a good test as it's in between 20 and 45 psi. Next, I will perform my governor cut out test. The purpose is to see exactly when the governor stops pumping air into the tank. So again, I must make sure my vehicle is safe to start. Both of my brakes are applied. Start the vehicle. I'm going to race to 1500 again. Go the air faster. Okay, my needles have stabilized at 121 psi, which is no more than 130. Okay, our next step is our governor cut-in test to tell me exactly where the governor begins pumping air into the tank. I will drop 5 pounds and wait 5 seconds. My PSI is 115, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. No change. Drop 5 more. 110, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Still no change. I'll take 5 more. 105, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay, at this time my needles began to rise at 105, so my governor kicked in at exactly 105, which is not lower than 100. No less than 100. So next I will perform my 6-point brake test, both of my parking brakes, my hand brake, and my service brake. First, I will put the vehicle into gear, in a low, and release one brake. This time I'm releasing my trailer to test my tractor brake. Okay, my tractor brake is holding, so I will now test my trailer brake. Again, my tractor brake is holding, our trailer brake is holding, so I will now check my hand brake. Okay, my hand brake is working, I will now check my service brake. Okay, my service brake is working properly. My wheel should never move left or right. In this case, we're a bit turned, so. But this completes our air brakes test, and everything is good. From here, we will move on to the in cab next. Yoo-hoo!